Hi everyone, welcome back to my class. This is Rumana Ali. I hope you all are fine. In today's class, let us start a lesson, Historical Sites, Vanaparti Fort. So in this lesson, we are going to see where the Vanaparti Fort is located, the founder of Vanaparti Fort, and also about the arts and the administration of the different kings. So basically, we are going to learn a history of Vanaparti Fort in this lesson. So the house we live in, the clothes we wear, the food that we eat, and the tradition that we things reflect our culture. So we need to maintain all these things. And the kings that were ruled in the past, they were very much curious about the clothes, whatever the facilities that we are enjoying. These kind of facilities were not there in the past. For example, nowadays we can go from one place to another place by using different vehicles, by using scooter or by using a car. All these things are available, all these facilities are available in the present situation, but in the past situation there were no such facilities available. So as the time passes, facilities, the technology would also get increases, and the facilities are going to change from time to time. When you see in the future, there will be more new things that can be invented by the human beings. One point that we need to remember here is all the facilities becomes modern, it becomes modernized as the time passes. So as the time changes, the facilities would also get changes. The events and the specialities of the past is called as history. So the events and the specialities of the past is history. If we want to study about the history, then we can get the knowledge about the history, about the events that were happened in the past. This can be achieved by reading books that were written in the past. We can learn about the history by visiting different forts that were made by the different kings in the past time. So all the different things are present, the books or the forts or the different buildings, monuments that were built by the different kings are the evidences for the different events and specialities of the past. The kings who were ruled in the past, they build these monuments for the protection of enemies and also to make these monuments as evidences of the history. So in this way, events and specialities of the past time is called as history, and the evidences of the history are the books written by the people who were living in the past, and also the monuments or the forts that were made by the different kings. So in our state Telangana also we can find many different forts. Here is a list of different forts that are located in the state Telangana, like Orugalu, Gadwal, Golconda, Rachakonda, Domakonda, Bhuvanagiri and Vanaparti. These are some of the forts that were constructed by the kings. The kings used to build these forts either to get a protection against enemies, and also they construct these forts as a symbol of their victory. So these different forts or the monuments are present that reflects the victory of the kings, that determines, that shows the victory of kings. So many forts are present in our state, that is in Telangana state. Out of all these, one famous, all these were famous, but now we are going to study about one of these forts, and that fort is Vanaparti Fort. So let us know more about Vanaparti Fort. You can see the Vanaparti Fort in this picture. This is a fort which is located in the district Vanaparti, so it is named as Vanaparti Fort. It is 140 kilometers away from Hyderabad, and the founder of Vanaparti Fort was Janam Veera Krishna Reddy. He was the founder of this fort. He used to live in Patapalli. He built a fort in Sugur. So as he built a fort in Sugur, he shifted residence to Sugur only. And Sugur is a place, it's an estate which is a subordinate kingdom under Golconda Sultan. So Golconda Sultans were the kings who ruled the estate Sugur also. And during those days, Golconda was ruled by Quli Qutub Shah. Sultan Quli Qutub Shah ruled the place Golconda. And these rulers together, these rulers who ruled this estate are termed as Reddy kings or Reddy Rajulu. So basically this Vanaparti fort was built by Veera Krishna Reddy, but it was ruled for a short period of time by Golconda Sultans. So Krishna Reddy and Golconda Sultans were the rulers of this estate, and they are termed as Reddy kings. This one, the capitals of this estate were changed for so many times. Firstly, it was named as Patapalli, then it is changed to Sugur, and then from Sugur to Pedajanampeta, and from this to Kothakotta, Kothakotta to Sri Rangapuram, and from Sri Rangapuram it is changed to Vanaparti. So this is how the changes occurs in the capitals of the estate where it was constructed. So this is about the history of Vanaparti fort. And the kings, the 7 generations of kings were ruled this estate, and in that 7 generations 17 kings were there and 6 queens, so they ruled this estate. The kings were so determined, they were so hardworking that they worked very hard to raise up the occupation, that is agriculture. To raise up the process of agriculture, they did many efforts. They put a lot of efforts to raise the production of crops, to increase the crop yield and make the agricultural practices better. They built 7 tanks in this district, and these tanks are called as 7 seas. They are named as Sapta Samudralu. These 7 seas were termed as Sapta Samudralu, and these tanks were built for the purpose of irrigation. So irrigation is supplying water in the fields. So to supply the waters in the fields, to increase the crop yield, they build these 7 tanks, and these tanks helps in the process of irrigation. Besides irrigation, the water which is present in these seas, they can be used for the drinking purpose also. These tanks serves for the drinking, serves as a drinking water too. So in this way, kings who were ruled in this estate, they did a lot of work to increase the economy of the people, and also they worked hard for the development of agriculture. तो अभी हम वनापर्ति फोर्ट की हिस्ट्री के बारे में बात करेंगे. वनापर्ति फोर्ट एक ऐसा फोर्ट है, फोर्ट मीन्स किला, जो कि किंग्स ने बनाया है. ये वाला फोर्ट वनापर्ति डिस्ट्रिक्ट में सिचुएटेड है, और ये 150 किलोमीटर दूर है हैदराबाद से. इसके फाउंडर का नाम है जानम वीरा कृष्णा रेड्डी. ये किंग पदापल्ली में रहा करते थे, लेकिन इन्होंने सुगुर में एक फोर्ट बनाया था, जिसकी वजह से वो सुगुर शिफ्ट हो गए. और सुगुर एक ऐसा एस्टेट है जिसको कृष्णा रेड्डी के साथ साथ गोलकुंडा सुल्तान्स भी रूल किया करते थे. तो इन रूलर्स को हम रेड्डी किंग्स बोलेंगे. ये जो एस्टेट है जिसके अंदर वनापर्ति फोर्ट लोकेटेड है, इसका नेम बहुत बार चेंज हुआ है. पहले पतापल्ली से सुगुर, फिर सुगुर से पेदाजनमपेटा, और पेदाजनमपेटा से कोथाकोटा, श्रीरंगापुरम, एंड फाइनली इट इज़ नेम्ड एज वनापर्ति. वनापर्ति फोर्ट जो एस्टेट में लोकेट है, जो एस्टेट में प्रेजेंट है, वहाँ के किंग्स बहुत ही ज़्यादा हार्ड वर्किंग थे, और वो लोग ने 7 टैंक्स बिल्ड किया था वनापर्ति फोर्ट के करीब में, और वो 7 टैंक्स को हम सप्ता समुद्रालु भी बोल सकते हैं. ये 7 टैंक्स इसके लिए कंस्ट्रक्ट किया गया था ताकि एग्रीकल्चर डेवलप किया जा सके. तो इसीलिए जो भी वाटर प्रेजेंट होता है ये 7 सीज में, वो इरिगेशन और ड्रिंकिंग पर्पसेस के लिए इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. तो ये हो गया हिस्ट्री वनापर्ति फोर्ट के बारे में. सो द 7 सीज और द टैंक्स दैट वर कंस्ट्रक्टेड बाय द किंग्स हु रूल्ड दिस एस्टेट, दैट 7 टैंक्स और 7 सीज आर Sankara Sea, which is present in Kanayapalli, Ranga Sea, it is located in Sri Rangapuram, Veera Sea, Thadipamula, Mahabhopal Sea, Peburu, Krishna Sea is present in Sankireddipalli, And Gopala Sea can be found in Velturu, and Rama Sea is a sea which is located in Rainpeta. So in total these 7 seas are present for the purpose of drinking and irrigation. So these 7 seas together can be termed as Sapta Samudralu, which are present in Vanapati district. Let us talk about the arts. So the Reddy kings were the kings who had a good taste in art. They were very good in selecting the different designs for their buildings and for constructing the monuments. They used to bring the men and materials from Germany. So the men, the laborers were very expert in making the different designs on the roofs and also on the floors of their buildings. Nowadays also, if we visit these monuments or forts, the designs of the floor, the stones with which they are made of are very attractive. They had a good taste in arts. They selected different attractive designs to make the floors and the roofs of their buildings. So it reflects, the monuments reflects the artistic nature of the kings who ruled in the past. Besides this, they encouraged the other forms of arts like music, dance and paintings. All the different forms of arts were encouraged by the different kings. The next topic is temples. So many temples were built by the different kings in their estates. In the estate where the Vanaparthi fort is located, the Reddy kings were ruled. They had the kingdom in this estate. So they also made certain temples that are the symbol for their kingdoms and for their architect. Among all the Reddy kings, one king was there and his name was Bahiri Gopala Rao. He visited many temples that were constructed in Tirupati and in some other regions. Then he decided to make one temple in Sri Rangapuram, that is in his region. So he built Sri Ranganayaka Swami temple in Sri Rangapuram, and this temple is named as Nadan Sri Ranga Kshetra. It is very famous and it is known as Nadan Sri Ranga Kshetra temple. The next one is literary service. Many kings were present in the past who ruled this estate, but among those, Bahiri Gopala Rao was a scholar and he used to write in 8 languages. He knows 8 languages. So he was called as Ashtabhaska Kovidulu. This means expert in 8 languages. So 8 languages were known by him. So he was called as Ashtabhaska Kovidulu, expert in 8 languages. The other king was Pavuram Rangacharyulu. He was an author of hundreds of books. He wrote many books. So in this way, they also serve for the literature. They also paired their efforts. They made their efforts in the form of literature as well. The next one is Kadukuntla Papa Shastri. He was a king who wrote a famous book, and the name of that book is Brahmarambika Samvadam. The other king like Venkata Subramanya Shastri, he also wrote many books, and these kings were known as the famous poets. They wrote many poems also. So they were very famous for their poetry. So in this way, they did a lot of work. They serve a lot for their estates and they put a lot of efforts in the form of arts by constructing different temples and also by writing different poems, books. So in this way, literary services were also provided, were also given by the different kings, by the different Reddy kings, we can say. Next one and the last topic of this lesson is administration. So the Reddy kings, they divided their estate into 3 regions and accordingly they imposes a tax on those regions. And the regions in which the estate is divided are Sugur region, Vanaparthi region and Keshampeta region. These 3 regions were present in the estate According to the region, kings were imposed the tax on them. And the borders of these regions were protected by the army. So here the lesson historical sites Vanaparti Fort ends. Meet you next class. Thank you.